Welcome, everybody, to the Heal Your Hunger Show. So happy to have you here. It is a great day to be alive. And I'm going to come to you with a really quick message because I had something happen that I just have to tell you about, okay? And if you know me at all, you know I'm pretty transparent about things that I go through and how it relates to the experience of the emotional eater, because I'm not cured. I'm an emotional eater with the emotional eater's personality, and that's where this episode comes in. By the way, if you haven't taken the quiz on our website, it's a quiz that'll tell you if you're an emotional eater or a food addict or somewhere in between. Go take that quiz. It's a free quiz and it will give you a personalized score. So it's a great place to start if you're looking for help with your eating behaviors that you don't like, eating or weight issues that you feel like you need some help with. Okay, take the quiz. Start out knowing where you are on the emotional eating spectrum. So this is going to be super short and sweet, but oh my God, I just had an experience this weekend. I was leading a retreat for my gorgeous, amazing clients. About 35 of us were on Zoom for a whole weekend, and it was lovely. The time flew by, but I was busy. This was me presenting and holding space for a lot of women and their stuff. And thank God I have support from my coaches. So my gorgeous coaches were there as well. But I was busy getting ready for that. I was busy, obviously, presenting. And then I had some other things going on. I had another Zoom meeting to be on that had nothing to do with my business. I talked to my sister for half an hour in one of my breaks. It just was a packed weekend. And I also had friends over at the end of it. My partner and I cooked dinner for actually two of my coaches, and they came over. We kind of celebrated the end of the retreat together. But we cooked, and actually my nephew was in town, so he was with us. It was a lot. And I'm here to say it was too much. I packed my schedule too full. And what happened was there's a couple things decisions that needed to be made. I'm going to keep the details out of it because it's not the point. But there's two decisions that need to be made that I should have consulted with my partner on. And my whole point to this episode is I knew this. I had a signal inside that said, check with Jerome. Like just run it by him. And I was running so fast. Part of me was like, I don't have time. I'm just going to do it. He'll be fine. Well, he wasn't fine with my decision, both decisions, and he let me know in no uncertain terms, which is our agreement. You know, we don't do passive aggressive. We're really working on saying what we mean, meaning what we say, and not saying it mean. So he let me know that wasn't okay. And I knew it. I knew it wasn't okay, but I did it anyway. And it happened twice over the course of the weekend. So the next day I had to say, like, Tricia, what happened there? How is it that you had this signal from within? God spoke to you. You know that still small voice inside? God spoke to me, and I said, yeah. Yeah, I know, but I'm just going to do this. And it was willful. It was me just wanting to do what I wanted to do and not taking the time to consult the other party that it mattered to. So that's not like me. I mean, that's the old me. Okay, that's the old me. It's not the new me. It's not the Tricia in recovery, listening to her clues me. So I blew off the clues. And I'm just here to say that when I took a look back, it was really on account of being so busy and harried, packing my schedule too full. Even though I meditated that day twice each day, even though I did my spiritual readings, even though I prayed, I was moving too fast. That's how I missed the clues. They were there, but I didn't stop long enough to pay attention. My experience is God is speaking to us all the time. That's why prayer and meditation is so important. That's why getting in touch with a higher power is so important. But if we don't slow down, that's like the other important piece. If I'm running too fast, even if I hear the voice, I won't stop and heed the voice. And that's what happened. When I reflected, it's like I was just going too fast. I didn't feel like I had the bandwidth to stop and check in with my partner. I was going to take over and make the decision. And I regret that because it caused some strife. He was upset. He's super forgiving. So I asked him to forgive me, and he said, of course. But I definitely felt regret. Like it was sort of like a blip that we didn't have to have. So I'm just here to say that being in touch with our higher power is critical, and having space to listen to what our higher power has to say is vital. And it was a lesson for me. I just thought I'd pass it on in case it's helpful for you. We have to listen. We have to listen to God. And for me, my higher power is good, pure goodness and love and flow. Like my life flows when I listen to the clues. If I'm too busy to listen, my life gets wonky. Shit happens that I wish hadn't happened. So the best thing I can do is tune in, slow down, and listen. Listen and obey, right? Listen and obey. So anyway, lesson learned. Hopefully there may be another episode in the future where I realized I didn't listen. But for now, that's what happened. I was too busy. I was moving too fast, and I didn't heed the clues, and I caused strife and some pain. So we're over it. We're good. But I want to be respectful of my partner. I want to consult him on decisions that impact both of us. And most of all, I want to listen to God, because God's trying to protect me. God is, for me, all loving, all knowing, all powerful, and everywhere present, especially inside of me. But if I'm too busy to listen, I'm missing it. So anyway, that's it. Short and sweet. Slow down. Do the practices that help you tune in. But definitely stop running around like a chicken with your head cut off, because bad things happen when we do that, including overeating. So over and out. I love you so much. I'll see you in the next show. If you're ready to get off the dieting roller coaster ride and finally make peace with food and with your body, talk to a Heal Your Hunger mentor about what steps you need to take based on your own history with food and weight. Go to healyourhunger.com and register for an emotional eating breakthrough session and see how fast you can experience real change. It's a complimentary evaluation, but there are limited spots available. So go to healyourhunger.com and register to speak with a mentor today.